What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and greetings from the darkness. I wanted to go ahead and bring y'all in and show you the exploration that I did for the Stronghold and in cities. I couldn't record this live because, well, I had things going on, but I went ahead and recorded without audio, so I'm going to kind of sort of try to commentate as we go through here. But I keep finding staircases and just they keep going. And here's our first loot chest. I just wanted to get it lit up a little bit further past it before I went and got it. So yeah, there's still nothing in those. You looked in them twice. Alright, we got an iron sword and a gold ingot. Now, nothing great in this one. I was so dejected I even looked down, even though I knew that I wasn't recording voice. I was still commentating whenever I was recording, which was kind of funny. So I guess I'm weird. This turned out to be a dead end, so that worked out pretty good. And at one point, I do go through and like take my pick and start knocking holes in walls, trying to find any extra or any hidden areas and things behind the walls. So we go back upstairs and we find a staircase going down. Let's see what's down here. A whole bunch of dark corridors, that's what's down here. Dead end. Another room with a dead end. I found lots and lots of dead ends. But I kind of jump around a little bit as far as the recording goes. Hey, some action. Look at there. Got some gunpowder. It was actually, worth coming all the way out to the Stronghold to explore because we got some gunpowder. And dead end. And this breaks into a spot we've already been. And that's a little dark, so lit up. But then I decided to jump to where I wasn't breaking through walls and found a new area. And dead end that way, stairs that way, and this loops around to another staircase. So many staircases. And we got a Looting 3, Feather Falling 4 book with some fire aspect on it. And here I'm bouncing around hunting for hidden rooms. And in this room, I didn't notice the ladder whenever I walked it the first time. So I came up and found a chest. And some gold ingots, some iron, an apple, and some bread. Yay. I didn't get just a whole bunch of great loot from the Stronghold. It's rather disappointing. Come on, darkness. Give it up. Give it up. You ain't gonna find anything up there. Oh, I lied. We found a torch. Nothing below there either. I'll be glad whenever they fix that bug that makes me just look down or look up or look all around in circles and everything else. It's really bothersome. And we go over here. I decided to make some more torches because I was getting kind of low. And I did actually remember to bring coal with me, which is, kind of impressive for me. I forgot that creeper was there. And there my phone glitches out and I can't look at him to fight him. More gunpowder. And some bones. And a dead end. Well, you can't find something around every corner. And it wouldn't be any fun to look, right? Found a monster egg in that stone block for a silverfish. If you dig them up with silk touch, they don't actually hatch and come after you. We haven't been here. And there's another chest. And some more stairs. Apples and bread. It was quite disappointing. The whole trip, pretty much. But here we're back over here towards the library. And I'm looking for the chest that I know is there. Can't see it. And there it is. And we got a Loyalty 3 enchanted book. And a Looting 2 enchanted book. And some books. And I think I decided to leave the paper. But I got another portal set up over there now. So we can just walk back over here anytime to get the bookshelves. But I think this was the last interesting bit in the stronghold before I go find or go raid some end cities. Whoop, I guess I was wrong. Oh. Found another deal. Got some gold in it. It definitely could be worse. Well, here, I'm getting ready to go raid the end, and I decided I wanted to go ahead and put the stuff that I already had away so that I didn't lose it all. I thought it was smart. Could be wrong, but seemed like a good idea at the time. So I didn't figure I would need my axe and my shovel, so I put them away, which later I regretted whenever I was trying to get stuff. You'll see here in just a minute. So here we go. Running around the end. And spawn right next to an Enderman. Alright, we found the portal area. I kind of made a platform around it, put a block behind it, so I wanted to make sure I was throwing towards the island just in case it glitched out. But I did farm a few ender pearls to make sure we had everything that we needed. And I ended up glitching through the top of the portal. So I kind of waited a little bit to let everything load, and then I went off exploring the end. Picked up some chorus fruit along the way. They kind of came in handy, because at one point I used it to teleport between islands out there. It was kind of neat. And here we finally come across our first end city. And I'm all excited and I start running. Run, darkness, run! Probably not a good idea to leave your screen there where you might look at an Enderman. I was kind of checking my potions and things like that. I thought that I'd bought, or not bought, but brought. Ours are important, apparently. I thought that I had brought some health potions, but I hadn't. So we're going to jump through here. I'm going to kill a bunch of shulkers. It's kind of interesting here at the front, because I get over here and I start killing the shulkers that are guarding the door, because, you know, that's what you do. And I got my looting 3 sword and all of that good stuff. But if you look, you can tell there's more than one shulker in there whenever they do their whole shell spiral thing to come out. And here at the door, I ended up with 3 shulkers on each side for 6 shulkers, and I got 4 shulker boxes, or shulker shells, out of the deal, which I proceed very quickly to make shulker boxes, because that's what you do. Very excited. Got shulker boxes for the first time ever, and those are amazing things. And we made it to the top, and we got iron mending pickaxe, fire protection 4, diamond helmet, silk touch pickaxe, projectile protection 4, and here's where I miss my axe, because I was using the chests that I got the end loot in to make more shulker boxes out of the shulker shells that I got on the way up. And a protection 4 chest plate, that worked out. Some good loot right there. It'd been better if it would have had mending on it, but beggars can't be choosers. I can't even aim at the box. It's horrible. Or chest. I guess it's a chest. So make a couple more shulker boxes and stick them in my ender chest. So we're up to 4. But I wanted to put the loot in a chest so that I can put it in the ender chest, or a shulker box, so I could put it in the ender chest, so that even if I did end up dying and losing the equipment that I had on, I would still have, you know, some loot from the end. And it worked out pretty good. Yep, get everything put away. We don't want to lose that stuff. Now, don't click on it. You want your stuff. You're thinking too much. People are trying to watch this. And that time I didn't let off the button. Just phone glitched out and made me go out of the chest interface. I missed my axe, and I still didn't think to pull it out or go back for it or anything, because that makes a whole lot of sense. And I haven't found elytra yet, but we're going to keep looking. I'm kind of trying to get my bearings here to figure out which direction I came from. And found another end city, and it has a ship on it hidden back behind that island over there. And it was real close to the first one that we found. I just kept going in the direction that I was going, and found my way over here. I wasn't sure if I was going to make this or not. I was eyeballing that. Whenever it disappeared, I was totally disheartened. I thought that I'd missed. And then, with the use of scaffolding blocks, since we were over the island, we just run up here real quick and use our handy dandy scaffolding blocks. eventually, whenever I decide to do this. I could have got a little closer. Then I just sat there and spammed the scaffolding blocks until it got up close to the ship. And yeah, I was a little leery because the shulker that's right there beside us, I was fairly confident that it was getting ready to shoot me and I was going to float up forever and, like, die. But it didn't notice us and teleported further onto the ship. Dodging the bullets. Let's get in there. And there we go. Waiting for the levitation effect to go off. I gather up the potions because, well, potions are nice to have. Phone glitches out. Can't even attack. But there it is. Our first set of Elytra. I've been watching too many British players and they say it different than I think it should be. Not that it matters. Everybody knows what they are. Wings. Darkness goes wings. I was hoping, with all the loot and everything, that I was going to find an axe as loot so that I didn't have to sit there and keep breaking chests by hand. But no, I wasn't lucky with that. So then I go and fight my way into the end cities. And the end raid I did over the course of, like, I don't know, 2.5 hours, something like that. And I wanted to get a dragon head because, dragon heads. Do you need another reason other than dragon heads? Yay, dragon head. Lost the end rod, but it's not a big deal. Because I know where there's a spot whenever I was setting up the end portal for the jungle. I run across another fortress over by the jungle that has a double blaze spawner within range on it. Silk touch and unbreaking 3 and mending for iron tool, which all the extra mending pickaxes will come in handy with the big dig project we got going. I can just put them in my inventory and just keep digging and filling up shulker boxes, and then I don't have to make as many trips back to the skeleton farm to repair my tools and things. There is actually a zombie spawner over that's closer to the base area, and I have considered turning that into a drowned farm so that I can start farming tridents. Smack. Yeah, I flew around with the Elytra after I think I just I brought a mending book with us and ended up finding another end city and, beeline straight for the extra set of Elytra. I thought that was probably the best bet. We got fire aspect, knockback, bane of arthropods on a sword. It's more fire protection pants. Gold horse armor. And I have never seen an Enderman eat a beetroot, but there are seeds up here. Silk Touch Unbreaking pickaxe. Yep, and then I loot the end and get all the shulker shells that I can and all of that good stuff. And diamonds. Found a few diamonds. A mending shovel. And this is where I found the way home. I'm not used to this whole flying thing. And boop. We are back to the end. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and share that with y'all because I really wanted to do, record the voice while I was doing it, but there's so much time that's involved in end raids and stronghold raids and stuff like that, and I don't have that much time where it's quiet, where I can actually record with sound. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I will see y'all next time. Later.